Hello. Test and make sure. I'm not trying to be too loud because I don't know if this is loud. Yay for chill day. My thing's not moving. Can y'all hear me? We forgot to set something up. Hang on. Uno momento, por favor. How we doing? We doing good? Everyone good? Okay, that's working.
Oh, I just needed to,
Oh, we're back. Yay. Alrighty. Welcome. Hi, Ann. Hi, Gooch. Welcome in, everybody. Alright, so, what are we doing? We coloring. We got those cool pictures that we drew last time. We're going to color those. Give me a second to grab them. Ah! I do need one more thing I forgot to grab. I always forget them. Mike, you're a little bit more mobile than I am at the moment. I have a cat in my lap. Talon has been in super clingy mode. Can you? It's in the closet.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's in the closet. It should be in the smaller bin.
Okay. Smaller bin?
Yeah, it should be the it's a bag of pencils. Oh, that's it. You can change it.
So pens.
It's in that container. Open it. Could be a bag of lead pencils. Thank you. Yeah. Voila! So yeah, no, Talon has been in like ultra clingy mode lately. So I have him in my lap. And he'll either get up when I start coloring and stuff, or he'll... Oh wait, one more. One more thing. No, one more thing. Come here. Skizzers. And one of those tapes.
Jeez, you are ready at all.
I forgot. Thank you. I love you.
Love you too.
Yeah. I only forgot 3 things this time. Yay! He's off my lap now. That's what I get for moving too much, apparently. Okay. Getting some things situated. Okay, so let's see here. Where were we? Ah, yes, the pit of despair. Nah, no despair. Only pictures. Alright, so refresh. Last time we had all these wonderful drawings that we did. Tonight we're gonna color Ralts, Maushold, sorry, not Maushold, Tandemouse. I got the wrong one. Oh well. Tandemouse and our Rapidash here. And in order to do that, I need to take this sheet out. Okay, yeah, sure. We'll just take the entire thing. Make a mess. Alright, we're going to cut out our ones that we're going to do. Actually, no, before I cut them out. So, one of the things that I do to transfer pictures and stuff is I take my lead pencils here. These are just straight lead pencils that you get at like an art store or whatever. Hey, Stormy, welcome in. And what I do is I try to take one that's got like a higher content. These are old. They got chewed on at one point by a dog or a cat. I don't remember. Some of them are broken, but it's just basically just straight like pencil lead. That's all this is. Or graphite. Graphite! It's graphite pencils. That's what they are. My brain could not remember. But what I do is I flip it over. It's like reverse etching is what I'm doing, essentially. And I just cover the back. Get that Articuno. But yeah, so I just take the graphite pencil here and just do this and cover the back. So, because what I basically end up doing is basically tracing over it onto the cardboard. I can't talk tonight. Words are hard. Cardstock. And then that way I can not have to erase all my sketch lines and stuff. Plus, then I can keep my original drawing. Aha! Alright, so. Just like that. Barry! Alright. What do you do with yours? I keep them. They're some are like in one of my drawers that I have for like my pens, and the other one, some of them are probably in a sketchbook somewhere. I need to like just take them all and like tape them down into a sketchbook. Oh yeah, I still have them. So technically, if somebody was like, oh, I want this card, I really want a copy of this card, I could technically make a copy of it because I would still have the original and I could go back and make another version of it. I can make a shiny version too. Ah! Okay. Put that over there. It's trash. Alright, and what I'm going to do here is I'm going to cut the bottom here so I can use that as a lineup for my thing. The thing. I use my washi tape to help tape it down so the paper doesn't move around as much. A prized possession. I also force her to scan them. Now you do. You didn't before. Boop. Talon, you are in like absolute cling mode, buddy. You are like, I want to be near you at all times. You and Kunai are switching it up. I'm surprised he's hovering around me. He got a spanking this afternoon. I was making lunch for myself and I had chicken out and I had chopped it up and it was sitting on the cutting board because I hadn't added it to my food yet. And he just jumps up there when my back is turned and just starts munching away at my chicken. So I like popped him on the butt a little bit and he ran away. Normally if you do that to a cat, you're gonna not see them for a while. Nah, he stuck around. I think partly because he knew what he did. The other part of it is just the temptation of chicken is too much. Alright, I officially started working on a place to keep all y'all's copies. They're sprinkled everywhere currently, and sometimes I'm like, I know I have some extra. Look! You're gonna have to get a whole new binder by the time, like, all of our stuff comes in. Alright, I got my cardstock. I'm not gonna lie, I keep calling it cardstock. It's literally, if anybody's curious, this particular paper is colored pencil paper. I go by poundage on what the paper can hold, and this is 100-pound paper, so the paper doesn't weigh 100 pounds. It can take up to 100 pounds of force, I want to say. I don't know how else to describe it. Oh my god. Hefty paper. Exactly, it's hefty paper. I do have another one where it's all-purpose paper. Ooh. And the all-purpose paper is, I think it's a higher poundage, like 110. So my FedEx self-service printers got upgraded and won't do 3x3s. Oh, so I'm going to see what Staples can do. I think I can send you the link again, Stormy, for a website that'll make, what you call it? I kind of need this space, buddy. Anyway, it'll make the layout for the template 3x3 if you want it. Except I have artist block. No! Stormy, you could always do what I did and just do like a single one versus one that's like all the like every city or something. Good. It didn't keep me alive. No! Yeah. Sorry, I'm going back and reading some of the messages. But yeah, Anna, thank you so much for keeping track of like all the little goodies that we send out and stuff. And making sure people get some. I always feel bad because like I try to make enough, but like y'all be growing. Alright, I'm going to do, since Ralts has got a little bit more detail. Ooh, too much high contrast. Dag flabby. Hang on. Aha. Yay. I'm excited to color in the collab one with you, Stormy, the one that you're sending out. That, my lord, you went detail mode. I'm gonna have fun trying to get all that in. You're gonna make me make sure all my color pencils are like sharp and on point. Okay. New service card. That one's a cute one that you made. I saw the picture of it. Okay, so we got my washi tape. For anyone who's curious, washi tape is decorative tape that is lightly adhesive. And it has like a little more of a paper quality to it. It's great for scrapbooking or great for crafts like this. Okay, so, and now that our Ralts is down, we can trace over it, and then it'll leave behind a lighter impression on the cardstock. Might as well, I added 2 more Pokemon to the Rave card. A full 25. Oh my lord, so many. Alright, let's begin. This also makes inking a little bit easier for me, because then I don't have to worry about what you call it. I don't have to worry about too many sketch lines to erase. Plus, if I feel like I want to add a certain detail or fix something, I can. Ralts! It's our Ralts. Alright, time to go work on distraction from Stormy. Oops, I had to open twice. Had a weird echo. You're like, why is it echoing? Their stuff's off. No, it's not us. For once, it's not our technical glitch. Talon, are you just gonna hang out there, bubby? Yeah, my nose is running. I should go catch it. Hi, you gonna? You really want to come back? Okay, you can come back. Talon. All right, this is the Talon show now, y'all. Talon. My love. It's a good show. I used to, during some winters, the cats would just hang out on my bed, the guest bed behind me. And while I was working, I would do cat streams of them just sleeping on the bed. But they don't do it as often anymore. Like, the bed has to be set up and go get their Marie. The bed has to be set up in a certain way that both of them would be willing to lay on the bed. It has to be cold enough. But they haven't done that in so long that, yeah, I haven't been able to do cat cam in forever. Oh, you already have it? Ah, that's good. Alright. Talon, I give you lovin's. But I do need to do this, so you're gonna have to go into the lap. Yeah, there you go, buddy. Get situated. Oh my god, so I found... I know they're not actually called this, but I'm calling it them because, like, I don't know the actual name, like, species name of this potato. I'm calling them Asian sweet potatoes. But I found out that my local Asian market had some, and I have been dying for some roasted sweet potatoes. So I found some and I've cooked up 2. They're not tiny ones either. They're pretty generously sized potatoes. But I've been heating them up. I only got 3, so I've got 1 left now. But I've been going at town and eating them. They're delicious. And especially since now that it got cooled off all of a sudden after the storm that passed through here today. But yeah, roasted sweet potatoes. And they're not like the normal, like, yam. They're not yams. You have, like, the orange sweet potatoes. These are, like, white and, like, truly the actual sweet. Like, you want to call sweet potatoes. Those are actually sweet. And they're delicious. And I love them. But I definitely probably would not eat a whole bunch at once. Or back to back. They're very dense. You need a flock. You need a whole flock of them. Alright, so it's very light to see, but that's what gets left behind from the graphite. And then I go back over with my marker, not markers, my inking pen. And I will darken the lines, and then I can take my eraser and erase what little lines there are. And then when I color it, you won't have to worry about seeing weird random lines from all the sketches. That's how I cheat the art system, yo. Okay. I got a new laptop for work because my other one was apparently old and outdated and wasn't accepting it basically would not download Windows 11. Like, apparently I was on Windows 10 the entire time still, to the point that the IT guy that was helping me with my issues, he was like, oh, there's your problem right there. And I was like, oh, all right. I felt like I was like basically talking to a mechanic for a computer, which essentially that's what he was, but like didn't make me feel stupid or anything like that. Nice guy. But I just like sitting there, I'm like, oh, well, that's why my stuff isn't working. Well, that and just stuff with work in general. Like, terminal server's been acting up. But they're fixing that. Just gonna take them a little bit because I had to like figure out why was it doing that. You know, drawing crystals are hard. Got our pebbles. How's that coming out? Okay, that's not too bad. Yeah, look at our little boy. I have someone be like, Ralts should be in a forest or with flowers and stuff. I'm like, well, yeah, well, I put him in a cave with crystals. He's crystal type now. All right. Huzzah! And voila! And like I said, it's very light right now. And that's done on purpose so I can go back and erase it easily. So there's my original. I'm gonna go over there for right now. Now we take the pin. I need to find an inking pen that I can use on the color pencils I have. Because these ones don't like the waxy texture of the color pencils I have, so it's a little hard to put them on. And my trying to remember the name of the other brand I have. The Micron pens, they definitely don't like it. They dry up so fast for whatever reason. These are doing pretty good still, but it's still, so. Probably won't ink the crystals. I'm gonna try something with the crystals. Cat hair. I'm probably gonna have to look up a tutorial to make sure what I want to do is something I can. So like before I do the crystals. Yep. How's everybody doing? I know there's been some wild weather recently. There's a little winter storm going through. We had thunderstorms all day. And then now, of course, it's getting cold outside. Which, considering it's been like in the 80s during the day, it's kind of a nice little break. And plus it means more cuddle sessions with the cats because they're seeking warmth. Right, and lucky for us, Ralts itself is pretty easy to draw. Certain things I'm not gonna line or the little shading parts on his cheek because those are supposed to be meant for like mostly just color. Let me look something up real quick. It is a precious little boy. He's so precious. Let me look something up here real quick. Let me see what coloring or color. Let me see. I almost got like dark lines. I don't want to do dark lines. That one's doing it on black paper. Let me turn the volume down. Yeah, Oh, she did do. Okay, so she has the crystals on here with black lines. So I guess what I'll do is I'll ink them in, but I'm going to do it with a finer point felt tip inker instead of the thicker one here. All right. Now the question is, which one do I want to go for? Do I want to do... We'll probably do 0.03. Yeah, I'll do 03. You have a talon. Here, we got a mini cat cam going here with the cat in my lap. Yeah, no. Hmm. Okay. So, let's see. Ha. Love it when the Final Fantasy one comes on. Yeah, doing it in the finer pen is kind of making a difference here. Plus, when I then go to color, it's not gonna look weird. Well, weirder than... Yeah. See? Ta-da! Yeah. Here we go. And then we go here, here, straight, and then down. Do that. Do this. A little bit of this. A little bit of that. And we go like that. And we end up with some crystals. Look at us. Look at us with our rocks. I like rocks. Ooh, here's a good question. What's your favorite crystal? Like, what kind of crystal you look at and go, yes, this one. This one is my fancy. I know we've all got one. We've all got that one crystal or that one stone we look at and we go, this one. I have to say mine is a toss-up between Tiger's Eye and Fire Opal specifically. But there's like other ones that I really like the look of. I just can't recall their names right now. Like if I saw it, I'd go, ah, yes, this one. Thank you. I kind of like how they're turning out. I still don't think they quite look like how I want them to be, but I can't complain too much. We'll find out how good they turn out to be when I start coloring them. Yeah, those were so hard to draw when I did the team. Oh, I bet. Like, do you think crystals being like semi-geometric would be easy? But they're not. Which is really weird. Because you make them look 3D. I make them look 3D? I appreciate that compliment. I'm trying my hardest to make them look like, you know, crystals. Watch me ruin it, like, as soon as I start coloring them. Alright, not done yet. Still got a few more. Gotta angle all the geometric shapes just right for the 3D effect and group them. Exactly. That's the hard part, is getting them together and making sure they look natural. But then you gotta like throw in like a few oddballs. Come on. We got more crystals. But wait, there's more. I literally like looked at a picture of crystals. I'm sure you did too, like trying to figure out how to get them just right. Yep, looked at. Oh my god. Oh, that one. I like. See, that's smart because at least you can like. That one would have like more defined edges and stuff, so you could like oh, okay, this. No, my butt went. Let me look at actual real crystals. I had to make it harder for myself. I like the finer line on this. I like that. All right, so now that we have the line art down, I can go back and erase what little graphite is there and kind of clean up the page here. And we're left with a nice clean image. Hang on. Oh yeah, got all the shavings off. All right, now I gotta look at that video again. See, like, how did she do that? Alright, so she's got the thing coloring in with some dark on certain points. Not fully coloring it in. Darker on some edges and then a lighter color. Fully coloring in some edges, leaving some blank areas. Are we going to come in with another shade of blue or... Oh no, she was sharpening it. Okay, coming with another lighter shade, slightly different color. And then with another lighter one for the white. Okay, I kind of get the gist of it. I'll go back to the video if I absolutely need to. Okay, this is going to look really weird with, like, Ralts here. Alright, so let me put the sharp pointy objects in a sleeve here, putting the scissors up. Hopefully we can get to all 3 cards tonight. Let's see, let's hope. Let me get a picture of Ralts so I can make sure I got the correct colors. Ooh, what if I made him a shiny Ralts? And he would probably... You know what? Let's do a shiny Ralts so that its color pattern, since it's like blue and orange, will fit in with like the crystal colors. I don't do very many shiny Pokemon, so let's do that. Alright, so he's got like this nice sky blue kind of color. And then he's got like that kind of like... I'm gonna say orange petal, orangey color. We'll do this for the base. No, not that one. Alright, there's my oranges. Cool. Oh, I forgot. Ralts kind of has this like little thing on his... Here we go. And... Bugger. Hey Mike, if you're listening, can you grab one more thing?
God, what do you want from me?
I need my little shaving trash can, which is in the thing. It's the old gum. It's down. Down, don't worry about that. I'll fix it later. You're gonna be fighting it for 5 minutes.
I thought it for 2 seconds.
Oh no. Wait, hang on. I didn't realize how full this was. I have a little mini trash can that I use for my pencil shavings. Thank you.
It's still light.
Huh?
It's still light.
Oh. It's got like a blue tint. What was that, the purple one?
Yeah, it's a blue tint.
Okay.
It's actually blue, purple.
Okay.
But it does.
Okay, so purple to blue shift.
Well, it's just a multi-blue shift.
Oh, okay.
There's purple in it as well.
I guess with the black, it's giving it a blue.
So, yeah, because the black, because it is a blue. There is no purple. It was just blue. It's like an aqua blue thing going on. Ultramarine sort of.
We like.
It's good.
Look at our shiny Ralts. He a shiny boy. The good thing about Ralts is I think a lot of our time on this one is going to be just the crystals. Honestly. At least when we start coloring those. We're gonna do just a little bit more of this shade of blue here. I always walk away right when Pokemon says, look, them's the Lux. Yeah, doing a shiny Ralts. I figure doing a shiny version in a cave of crystals would kind of make a little bit more sense. And then we got that shade of orange down. And then we got this shade of orange down. I will say right now it's looking like a duckbill orange color. Just give me a second. Okay, there we go. So there's that. And the body has, instead of like a grayish tone, has like a slight pinky purpley. Unless I'm overthinking it. No. Le burp. Hang on. No, I'm right. He's got like a he's got like a softer pinky tone. That's a little too. Yeah, we'll do this. It's a little bit more of a skin tone. This is light peach, but I think when we hit it with some white, it'll tone out. And we're just doing very light. We're not gonna go super heavy. Because we don't want him to have like flesh tone per se. And then the shading is going to have a little bit more of a purpley tint to it. Okay, so he's got that pinky tone. Let's get some white on top of that, and that'll mute it out just a little bit more. Because color theory is ish, sort of. I know y'all probably can't see the pink, and that's on purpose. There we go. Yeah, it kind of did what I wanted to do. Probably use a light lavender that I have for this shading. All right. Let's see here. Do I have a light enough lavender that I feel comfortable using as shading? What are you? No, that's going to be too dark. I know what shade of purple that is. Or maybe not. That'll probably be good for shading. Let me see something else. Okay, so we have rosy beige in gray lavender? Gray lavender. I think the gray lavender is going to be more what we're looking for. So I wanted it to look like shading, but I wanted to have it like that slight purpley tint to it. And then of course once... Oh, Talon's so sleepy. What's interesting is the using the gray tone, not gray, the purple tone here for shading. I do that when I'm digitally coloring. So instead of like true gray or just doing like a different shade of color for the shading, I'll do like a purple tone and then change the layer feature. So that it'll come up as, come up as dark. Okay, so there we go. And now we blend everything together so it looks a bit smoother. It doesn't look as scratchy. There we go. See? Look at that. That's all we needed. Haha. Take that. And then we'll also blend his little head there. In just a second. Okay. Look at him. All right, and clean off the tip there a little bit. On to the purple, or that purple. Oh my god, colors. I know my colors. Orange. All right. Okay, so we got our little Ralts colored in. Now for the fun part, the crystals. Now I want to do a mix between like some like pinks and some purples and blues. So this is gonna be interesting. I feel like I'm fairly decent at gradient colors. So let's see how we do here. If I remember correctly, she started off with some darker colors. How dark is this? Process red. I think this would be a good one to use for one of the pinks. Okay, so we're going to use some scrap paper here because I don't have a lot of room and I want to conserve this. So we have our processed red, hot pink, which that's going in there. Pink. Okay, why does pink look more like hot pink? Pink rose. I make for the nice lighter shades. And blush pink. Okay, so those are pinks. And what she did was she started off... Okay, which one... Which one's going to be pink? Which one should we do the pink one? Top, bottom, left, right? Y'all help me pick one while I sharpen these. I don't want to do the blue one too close to him since he has got his blue head. I was thinking like this one could be the blue one. Top one be pink and purples. I like your thinking. Hey, Peanut, welcome in. All right, so our light source is going to be coming from here. Hey, Ima, how you doing? Welcome in. I know, ain't it cute? Exiled's missing out. Unless he fell asleep, in which case, totally understandable. I'm all get it. Did you cut the makuhita? Words are hard. All right, y'all have to forgive me if I'm doing this wrong. I feel like I'm doing this wrong. Exiled, it's your baby. You missing out. Welcome back. How you doing? Okay, so we have our shades here. I I'm gonna do pink next. That's hot pink. Pink. Welcome in. Matthew, you made it home, I hope. How you doing? He's like an ocean, and then Exile goes and joins the. I know he had to go and be weird about it. I'm exhausted to doing. I feel that. You going to watch them dye the river tomorrow? Oh, they are doing that, aren't they? I forgot Chicago does that. So for anyone's curious, of course, tomorrow is St. Patrick's Day here in the U.S. Chicago does this thing where they dye their river green. It's a environmentally safe dye they use, but they dye their river green for the day. All right, where's our hot pink? And then what's this one? Pink rose. I'll probably go in with a little bit of white here. I was just in downtown Chicago last week, and today, not tomorrow. Otherwise, I would set... crystalline is your gradient. Oh, I know. You also, the crystalline thing also, you have to figure out, like, the angle of, like, lighting and stuff. I feel like this one could be darker over here, you know? Kind of trying to get some of these a little bit darker in certain areas so that they stand out just a bit more. Yee, I like that. All right, where's my blending tool? Did I put it back? I did not put it back. Where did I put it? There it is. Alright, let me read some comments here. I'm nowhere near Chicago right now. Oh, this weather is bleak. Oh, I know. I've been seeing like all the storms and stuff. Why is Ralts so cute? I don't know. Take it up with Pokemon Exiled. I don't know why he's so cute. He just is. He's adorable. Let's see what else. Now you have to draw and color. You do. You got new color pencils. You have to use them now. Have you completed another card tonight, Ethan? No. So this is the first one so far. I'm hoping I can get through 3. I've got Tandem Mouse here, and then I've got the Glallarian Rapidash. So we'll see how tonight goes. I'm hoping I can get all 3 done, but I feel like I may have overstepped by doing this particular one. We will find out here shortly if I can get to all 3. I feel like Tandem Mouse shouldn't take me that long. Minute. We have our pink crystals. And now we'll do our blue, but I do need some of the green tones for this as well. I have resisted buying cards for 2 streams now. I'm recovering. I think I'll start printing recover chips. I'm 2 streams sober. Yeah, see, I would say that, but like, I just know I'm gonna get something, like something's gonna come up and be like, oh, this is fine. I can afford this. But no, I'm trying to be good. I'm waiting for some upcoming stuff, so 2 streams sober. All right, so do some blue. We'll do this one blue because I don't want. I don't want blue to be too close to blue, you know? I have been forced to be sober. I keep missing the stream. Look, I'm sure your wallets will thank you in the long run. Plus now you just have more like saved up for like later. That's all it is. Just that's yeah. You're saving up for later. Oop, sorry. I bought the partner Pokemon boxes and reminded myself to not buy any sets. I'm not collecting. Imagine the Toy Story 3 Mr. Potato Head with Malibu Barbie scene, but me going, I've got enough cards. Oh my god. I feel that. I'm trying to be good. I am. I'm trying to be good on my purchases. But also, my terrible pool luck has helped me stay card sober, as it were. Not getting them hits kind of helps. I need a darker. I need to make this pointy. Where's my sharpener? Hang on. You going to blow it out on Friday? It's going to be pen post. Look. Look, I have to be strategic. I'm already going to turn down any 10s. I don't do the 10s. Just cuz like I don't feel like those are worth it money-wise. Like I never felt like the 10s were worth it. But we will see. Sorry, trying to. Yeah, we will see how things turn out with all the stuff that's coming out. Sorry, I was making sure I was getting like all the spots here that I wanted to. That's future mathy problem. It's all our future problems. Like it's right now, we don't have to worry about anything. Later on, we'll get to that. I'm planning to go big on Chaos Rising. I'm skipping Perfect Order. Expect for my Pokemon. I'm gonna see how I like Perfect Order, and if I don't particularly care for it and I just want to do singles, I'll do that. But depending on how that goes, we'll see. We'll see. Because I have my Pokemon Center stuff like you do. It also boils down to what my bank account looks like, honestly. Like, I'm too paranoid. Alright, so we are not done with our crystals. Next up, Purple. I forgot I had like 4 of them on here. I could try for a clear one. I don't know how to do that though. We'll figure it out. Do the purple one behind him. Translation: if you pull SIR gold, then you'll collect more perfect order. Maybe it honestly boils down to like if I like the artworks. If certain ones I'm like, oh, I really want this, or I really like the artwork in this set, then I'm more likely to be like, I'm gonna hunt this. But otherwise, if it's like 1 or 2 SIRs that I really like and watch them be like the cheap ones that I really want, if that, I might try. Wait, no, Florida, the Mega for Alligators and Ascended. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Okay, so purple, we have Violet. Oh, I forgot I had double Violet. Black Cherry is going to be our dark color for sure. Yeah, that's going to be our dark one. Our Gray Lavender, that's going to be our other one. I have 2 Gray Lavenders. Short. Oh, I got dark purple. That's another good one. I need lighter color. I want specific cards from Chaos Rising, so I'm just going to trade for them. I would say trade, but I don't have a lot of stuff to trade. barely have anything. No, not that one. Throw in this light blue here. I have 7 masters. Woof! 7 master sets? You're better than me. I only have 2. I need 1 card from Mega left. Which one is it? Is it the super expensive one? Just the gold Lucario? Whew! Yeah, that's oof. Good luck on that one. Getting these all colored in a little bit here. We'll go a little bit more with this shade of purple, and then we will switch it over to a different shade here shortly. All right, we'll do dark purple. Yeah. Do. I have almost completed my English Grandmaster of Destined Rival. Need the EBG, or EB Games promo card and the staff pre-release. Whew! Matthew, you are bold, good sir. Bold for doing that. We'll do some light gray. And then we will go in with this nice dark purple here. Or black cherry. And get some of these facets here a little bit darker than others. And then I want to do a little bit of this blue here, this very, very light blue. We'll also go in with some... I wonder if I can try for an opalescent color in one of these crystals. Alright, and then we'll go in with some white. Get it? Get it? Did somebody get it? I don't know about y'all, but I'm kind of proud of my crystals. Am I doing too much detail on them? Probably. I'm also kind of halfway using these as an excuse to like try out a certain like technique on how to do these. I will be going over certain parts of it with my white gel pens to kind of make certain parts pop a little bit more. All right, so I want to keep those out. I gotta figure out, how do you do pearlescent? Do a little bit of this. Base Shannon, I know it's gonna be too much brown. All right, we're gonna do like kind of some pastel stuff here. Hang on. Some gray lavender. And some blush pink. Because I think, let's see here, it's got like a little bit of this. I need like a pastel yellow. Not cream. Jasmine maybe might be a good one. Last batch crystals green. What do y'all think? Green, or should I try for like a pearlescent, like opal, like crystal thing? Just not green. Matt, what you got against green? Green's a lovely shade. Not everything green is plant-based. Gaw. What are we being? The crystal here. Should I do like try and do for like a pearlescent style color, like a quartz, or should I do like green? Because I can do green. it'd be a fun one. Like kind of like a diamond, but more. I'm thinking more quartz rather than diamond. Orange quartz. I feel like the orange would be too much. Amber. Maybe. I don't think I can pull off the rainbow effect that I want to do. Might just do green. Turquoise. That's kind of what I'm kind of thinking right now. That's excuse me, that's not right. You go there, you go there. No, my pencil. Got it. All right, Talon. I love you, boobers, but you are taking up a lot of space and you're making me hot. Okay, so. Brain, no brain. All right. Got that. Okay, green was right. You were right, Stormy. I admit I was wrong. Everybody disagrees. Stormy was right. Someone want a 75-pound Australian Shepherd. Mine is begging for food, and I want to get rid of him. What? You don't want to give him foods? You clearly have the foods, human. Now give it to him. Where's my white? Yeah, look at it. We like. I feel like the purple ones are too dark somehow, but like as soon as I put like the white gel pen on it, it's gonna be completely fine. All right, we done it. We done did it. Miranda, welcome in. How you doing? How's your night? Did you survive the rolling thunderstorm that came through? All right, so we need the browns. Oh yeah, yeah, we got them a little earlier this morning, early afternoon. Which one's this one? Chocolate. Alright, so getting the rest of our background here. And of course, he's in a cave, so we're going to start off with this lighter color here. I might not be able to get to all three tonight, because I know the Glallarian Rapidash is going to take me some sweet time. Oh no, not more content for later down the road. If we can at least get to Maushold tonight, that'd be great. It is indeed, Miranda. This is for Exiled. He was over there worrying about getting a 3D Ninetales. Tut, tut, tut. Happy to draw and color with you. Yay, Stormy! My color buddy! My long distance color buddy. I got multiple of y'all. Y'all be joining me in my color sessions. We'll just do color theory. One day it's gonna be just color theory. That's all this is gonna be about. Okay, this is gonna seem like counterintuitive, but I swear this will make sense. Like, be like, but why are you doing the entire background that one color? I'm not. It's a base color. Okay, so we got light umber, burnt ochre, which this poor pencil has seen better days, sepia, and I want my chocolate here to see if it'll work, but it keeps breaking, so let's see what happens. I do my backgrounds as I color. I'm trying to be better about my backgrounds. You still keep putting me to shame, Stormy. Please. Nah! See, it broke. It keeps breaking. One colored background. I run out of what to do. Oh, yeah. All right, we're not going to attempt fate. We finally got a point on this one. Or not. I just want this particular shade of brown. I'll be here for 20 hours just trying to sharpen that stupid thing. All right. Trying to kind of get around it a little bit. I'm probably going to have to go to like the art store at some point and get another chocolate color pencil, because that one I think is not going to do any good because it keeps snapping every time I sharpen it. feel like the purple and blue one I made too dark. I know someone probably be like, this doesn't look right. I'm like, nothing looks right. We got our rocks over here. Exiled might have fainted from the cuteness. I can't type with a keyboard. I can't type even with a keyboard. Stormy, you've seen my terrible my terrible typing. Oh, wait. Come on. All right, now we got our burnt okra. No, our sepia, that was burnt okra. Meh. I don't know about Joe, but sometimes I feel like how I talk on like typing is how I end up talking in real life, like unintentionally. I talked probably nothing like how I talk in... No, never. All right. It is blending time, and then we can go in and do some little special things. I don't think we're getting a Maushold tonight. Because I was just like, hey, let me do all the details on this. I should have known. Bebes! We have our own sourdough starter. It's a 5-year. Woo! His name is Bubbles. That's adorable. You know, my sister has a sourdough starter. I need to figure out what she named it. I know she named it something, but I forgot. I don't even know if I can keep a sourdough starter alive. I have an orchid that is hanging in there. I don't know how, but the darn thing is. And then I'm trying to grow onions. But green thumb I have not. Yeah. We are getting somewhere. Kind of not worried about the background being like super smooth and blended because you know it's like rocks and stuff, so. Oh, you know what? Do want this to be a little darker though. Like, there we go. Just a little bit. Yeah, baby. Look at our little dude in the cave. Just found some crystals hanging out. The shinies must be with the shinies. I low-key wanted to draw the Ralts when I was first doing it. Oh, good night, Ima. Thanks for stopping by. Ooh, enjoy. We finished the live action last night. It was nice. They did a good job on it. Yeah. Anyway, there's a Ralts. There's an actual Ralts card where like he's just chilling out in a tree, I think. And little dude is just like hands on his head, on his chin, feet in the air, like la 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 la, laying on his stomach. It's really adorable. Like unnecessarily adorable. What color are his eyes? Or does he even have eye color? Does like you rarely? Oh, he has red eyes. How dare? Oh, you know what? I just realized something. No wonder that looked off. I'm sitting over here like, why is this? Sitting here trying to figure out why this eye looked weird. I'm glad I caught it. Let me fix some of the line art by just kind of... So what is the connecting art? There, Matt, you ask good questions. I haven't done connecting art. Hydrate. Didn't want to binge in one sitting. I get that, Ima. We didn't either. We just about did it. Just about binged watched the One Piece live action in one sitting, but then we looked at the clock and went, oh, it's getting late and we have work tomorrow. Oh no. I should do connecting art. I'll have to try that next time. Okay. Now that I'm not sitting here looking at it going, what's wrong with this? And he has red eyes. One of my favorite parts of all artists is thought behind what's happening just beyond the edge of the... Yeah, I should do that more often. What's this, the 8? I think for this one, I like to think that he wandered into this cave. And found all these... He got lost, and then he found something glowing. Yeah, I like this. Okay, we are going to go watch Maushold's. Have a good night, Peanut. Thanks for staying on. Thanks for coming in. This card stimulates all sorts of stories because Ralts has a look of concern or reveration on its knees. He's not on his knees. He's on his feet. Those are literally his feet. It does look like he's on his knees, though. Night, Peanut. Looking onwards towards something. Yeah, it does look like that. I did want it to have like a sense of awe. Yeah, the white brings it out so nicely. Yeah, dropping my pens and stuff. Wandered to an old cave, wandered deep and came across an ancient crystal formation where Mew is encased in a crystal wall and a massive ancient art depicting Arceus growing Mew. Matt, why you gotta drop some heavy lore? Come on. Just out here spitting some lore on us about some like stories and stuff. But encasing him till they would need. Ooh. I was like low-key also thinking like the zone, the crystal zone in Scarlet and Violet. Yee! There we go. Let me bust out the 10 instead here for this one. That's what I love about Pokemon art. It's always seemed depicted some rich story that's... Yeah! Where did our exile go? Like he popped in and went, oh my god, fainted and just, you know, stayed asleep. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, we're definitely not getting to Maushold tonight or Glallarian Rapidash, so those will be for next stream. And then hopefully we can do those two next time, and then after that, we will either do a 3D card or the other two cards I drew. I'm kind of wanting to save the other two cards for like later down the road. Since they have more darker vibes, I wanted to like get them a little bit later. But we'll see. Yeah, I like the way this is coming out. I like this. I feel like outlining like certain things to kind of give it like a glow of some sort makes it pop just a little bit more. What do you think? And almost done. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll at least cut it out and get it tacked down and whatnot. And signed. Alright, give that a second to dry. And while that's drying, we'll go ahead and clean up our little space here for our stuff. And oh, wait. Sorry, I was making sure I put something back in the correct area. That goes there. This goes here. This goes back down here. But yeah, I kind of agree, Matt. Like, there are certain cards, like, within Pokemon, like, you can tell there's a full story to. Like, even if it's just a two-part story. Like, there was one with, I want to say, Inkay and Meowth from the Sun and Moon series. That's really cool. And then, what else? There's a lot of them. There's like, you caught it? Woo! Way to go, Stormy. Trying to think what else. There's so many ones that have like two different stories. Oh, the Hitmonlee, Chan. One where like each one's on top of a mountain and you can see the other in the background, like a little silhouette. Nice catch, Stormy. Congrats on getting the, what was it, the Latias? Yes, Latias. Oh, like, what was it? His little mouth be black? No, it's gonna have that little... There we go. Almost missed a piece. Alright, so we're going to... Thank you. I think it came out pretty good. What do y'all think? Get it cut out here and put it on a backing. Whee! All right, so we got our card here. We got our glue. Am I out already? No! I gotta have more. Hang on. Yeah, look at me. So if anyone's curious why I like the Elmer's glue tape, it's because I can do this. Ta-da! New one. Haha, it's refillable. And then they sell cartridges of them at the craft store, and I can just go buy those instead of having to buy so many of these. Which, now I need to go get another one. Some more refills. Yeah, baby. Ta-da! And now we can trim it up a little. And then... yeah! Okay, there we go. So there is our Ralts. Mana. Should I do like little, like make little gleams around like little spots of like little shiny stuff, or should I just leave it as is? I'm making little gleam, little glitter things. Because it is a shiny, so, you know, kind of... Eh. Yeah, little sparkles here and there. I like this. Just a little extra. That way the background's not just so... kind of just brown, as it were. I will show it off with this, with the little bling in a second here. There we go. Yeah, just a little bit. Alright, come on. Yeah, there we go. What do y'all think? There we go. So we are done for the evening. Alright, so we didn't make it to the other two, but that's okay. They'll be here and ready for when we do it again. Well, yeah. That took me longer. I should have known that this was going to take me a while. It really depends on how much detail I go into it. And I was like, I'm going to make these crystals look like crystals. And I went way down into it. So, hey! All right. Thank you all so much for joining us tonight. Thank you everyone who was here before and already gone off for the evening. Stormy, Matt, Matthew, Ima, Anna, and then everybody. My brain is late. But yeah, thank y'all so much for joining us. We will be back on Thursday with some more Legend ZA. I have no idea what we're doing now. We've defeated the Mega Pokemon from earlier. I don't know what's next. It'll be a mystery for all of us. Woo! So yeah. What else? We will be back next Monday for some more. Hopefully we get to this one shouldn't take us long. Fingers crossed. And then we'll get to this beast of a one. And yeah, thank y'all for joining us. Y'all have a great night. Come back and see us. And of course, as always, stay nerdy.